Hey guys, today we are at Dripping Springs, also known as Natural Falls State Park, here just outside of Colford, Oklahoma. Dripping Springs is located just west of the Arkansas-Oklahoma border, about 10 minutes west of Siloam Springs, and about an hour east of Tulsa. Saturday, May 15th. It's rainy Saturday morning. I'm the only car over there in the parking lot. I want to go check out Natural Falls State Park, also known as Dripping Springs. It had been raining a little bit through the night. I want to go check out, see what the waterfalls are going to be like. I don't think it's rained enough for them to be really gushing, but we'll see. So if you like to go birding, as in you like taking pictures of birds and going out and doing all that kind of fun stuff, Dripping Springs is a wonderful place to go to for that. I have taken many pictures here. Basically, the best time to go that I've found here at this location is first thing in the morning. Right now it's about 10 o'clock. And like I said, I'm the only one that's in the parking lot, so I might be the only one out there in the trails, unless there's campers that are out there hiking. But get here when the park opens, 8 or 8:30. I can't remember what time they open, but that's when they're the most active. And it had been raining and storming some this morning, so they should be out. There's a little lull in the storm right now. They should be out looking for worms and all that fun stuff. So I've seen scissortail this morning, cardinals, a few other different types of birds. But yeah, so if you're into it, come check it out. I love seeing all the little raindrops coming off the little pine needles and stuff. It's very pretty. All right, we're going to make a turn right here to the left, and we'll be coming over or onto the Overlook. So this is the Overlook. We're going to be standing right above the 77-foot waterfall. And there it is. And somebody dropped some potato down. They have recently built a new platform right down there. So there's a bunch of stairs coming down right there. We're going to walk down those stairs, walk across that little bridge, and come out here to this platform and check out the falls from below. Okay, so this is the Overlook, and this is a bridge that goes over to where all the yurts are. There's several of them over there. And then a direct 180 from this Overlook over this direction. That way will take you back to the parking lot. This way will take you up to the base of the falls, which you can see right there at that sign. Now as you come up here, and so say you have a little one that really has to go to the bathroom, there's a little shortcut right here. So you just take this little trail, and where you see that that building right there, that's the bathroom. They have both male and female, and they have flushing toilets and running water, and provide soap and all that stuff. So it's not like an outhouse. As we make our way down here, you can see where there used to be a sign right there. And I believe they used to have handrails, but you're going to have several steps coming down. We'll make our way to the right, and then we'll go down to the left. Right there, you can see where that handrail is, that brown handrail right there. That'll be the way down to the base of the falls. So if you have knee issues or feet issues, or are elderly or something like that, please be careful coming down the stairs. And made it down here to where this handrail is. We're going to go down to the base of the falls. Now there is a lot of wildlife here at this park. I've seen all kinds of snakes. I've seen tarantulas, tons of turtles, and just about every kind of bird you can think of. I've also seen a coyote, but that was up in the open field area where they play the frisbee golf and all that fun stuff. So that is the overlook that I was standing on earlier, right there. Whoever put this little fella here, I found it. I'm not going to say where it is so that maybe somebody else will find it too. This bridge, or the movie where the Red Fern Grows, you'll see a little boy running across where this bridge is now. Basically, it's a rope bridge. He'll be running across with his dog. So that's the way to the falls, going down that way. If you want to take the rest of the trail from about this point on, this is where it starts to get a little bit rough. So if you have young ones or are elderly, please be really careful. There are a lot of rocks and roots, and not a very steady pathway. Another rough spot in the trail, the rocks are uneven, and you've got a little step right here, but it's a little deceiving because all of this greenery is coming out from the ground. So this is the actual edge right here, and all this green is poking out. As you can see, right there's the edge of the rock, and it's a straight drop of about 15 to 20 feet. So if you step right there, right here, please be very careful. These beautiful flowers are known as Columbines. You can find them all over in the park. They're very pretty. As tempting as it is, it says no swimming or wading. So this tree has what I call a quato. Some of you might be thinking, quato? Maybe you're like Captain America and say, hey, I understood that reference. Let me know in the comments below where you think that movie came from. So after you cross the bridge, you take the path down, follow the little creek, which is going to turn into basically like a little pond. They call it a lake. And this is where the fishing area is. You can bring lunch, and they provide trash receptacles for you. This is also a fragile ecosystem, so no swimming or wading. Or also, it might be fragile. I think it's Italian. You'll often see turtles out either sunbathing or just swimming around the lake area over here. And where this is, right here, is the lower falls. So this is the lower falls area. I've seen little river otters swimming around catching crawdads and little fish and stuff like that over here before. Pretty fun. You see all the little fish jumping up out of the water trying to escape it. Now we get to my favorite area of the park, the long hill all the way back up. A little trick for walking up steeper hills. If it's too steep for you, taking a straight shot, do a zigzag pattern. Serpentine, 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 serpentine. So when you come up the top of the hill, there's a really pretty overlook. If you come over here, just take this little trail. If anybody's wondering what poison ivy looks like, basically, if it has 3 leaves, please leave it alone. If you see some fuzzy vines, vines that look like they're fuzzy growing on a tree, do not touch those. It's a pretty safe rule just to stay away from fuzzy looking vines. 3-leaf vines or 3-leaf plants, they'll be kind of serrated where they got that kind of tooth on the top, and the bottom it will be a little bit smoother on the left and right leaf, but the middle one will be serrated on either side. And they'll climb up trees all over. This tree, these trees over here have it, and it'll be all over in the ground too. So there's poison ivy, all over through here, poison ivy. So you can get it not just from the leaf itself, but from the vines as well. So if you're over here and you're touching that little branch looking vine that's coming out, you can get it from that too. Please never burn it. You will get it that way also. It'll get in your eyes and in your lungs.